Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Fulcrum, your host, and today we're playing a little ESO. Yep. Let me just switch screens and we'll get going. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's totally...
Too much to do and too little time.
High ultra quality shadows. feel like that looks the same. Maybe that will help. Oh yeah, that's better.
Please, someone, we need help. Ha!
Sorry, can't help right now. I'm busy. Where's this? Oh. No! Ah!
Ha!
Why are there aylets in the middle of the road? Run! God.
And you're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails
What?
out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are
Who?
the best there is.
Oh,
We
what
have the
doesn't he
kitten's
like?
scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferrara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp.
Why?
I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again.
Soldiers? Oh. Hello! How's it going? Oh, dang it. I forgot to change the name of the game on my thing. Hold on. Whoopsies. I'm not playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Are you playing a new character?
Yeah. What am I playing? The Elder Scrolls Online. Online. Save. Oh shit. Browser. Refresh. There we go. I'm good. Actually getting a little hungry. It's 5.
Ah, the Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over. What makes you say that?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
Who are Ferhara's war claws?
Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race, Ferhara's warriors are surprisingly effective. I employ them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redorin is spread thin of late.
Oh. You said at what level is she? Hold on. Counselor Eris hired me to find his daughter, and that's what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferharah's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
And I can't guarantee theirs. But I'll keep that in mind.
Ferhara assumes the Counselor's minions will not present a problem for the war clause. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferharah. I leave everything else to your discretion.
Ferhara enjoys a friendly rivalry as much as the next mercenary. But the Relef kitten belongs to Warclaws, yes. Let's not get our tails tangled over this, Dullclaw.
I thought Counselor Eris forbade the use of other outsiders in this matter.
Forbade is such a complicated concept. It assumes that the rules are applied equally to everyone, and we both know the foolishness of that assumption. The War Claws have a long-standing contract that predates any proclamations by the Counselor.
Did you work with Captain Ulran?
Captain Briven's predecessor? Forgive Ferhara. This
Sparrow.
one can barely remember the names of those who lack claws and fur. But yes, we worked with Ulran, though Briven appreciates our techniques so much more than he ever did.
Your techniques.
Trade secrets, you understand.
Stay.
Ferhara can tell you the war claws do whatever it takes to accomplish the job. This assignment is perfect for us, since we specialize in missing persons. We find them, we make them disappear. Whatever the client needs.
Okay then. She's level 8. Why? If you want to join me. Okay. I'm doing my own kind of storyline for my character.
Stupid Warclaws. Now I know how a mouse feels. By the 3! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
I'm working with Naryu. I have information concerning your brother.
Oh, right. Naryu mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned, but the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
Lead on, and I'll follow you.
Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get
The
too close,
Dunmer
I think
are
one of
so
them catches my
racist.
scent.
Alright, I'll deal with the war claws you get to the cave.
You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws? I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about. Oh, and try not to get killed. I really want to know what you came all this way to tell me.
I'll see you in the cave shortly.
Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
I can smell the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Oh, dang it.
was. Let's play this outsider.
Hey, why can't you hit him? Oh, god damn it.
Heal me!
Yeah, I know. Give me a break. Damn dregs. Shut up! Missing person alert. Oh shit. Did I close the bedroom door? I'll be right back. Oh, you. Paper towel. Okay. Oh, it's all good. Okay.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out?
According to the House Veteran Registry, your brother Ulron was stripped of his rank and exiled.
No, that can't be right. Ulron's honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
Bless you. Welcome. According to Captain Briven, Ulron killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander.
What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders. Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
Any idea where we can find these Ashlanders? They may be able to tell us about the incident.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them? Wait, someone's coming.
Get behind me.
She can handle herself just fine, hero. Vea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redrin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
What do you suggest?
The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redoran troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
So the back tunnels it is?
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redoran recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
We'll just have to be careful then.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
I don't know.
Search everywhere. Captain Priven thinks the Councillor's kitten might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
It's okay, we got it, we got it.
I can't get captured and taken back to my father. Not when I'm this close to finding my brother.
You're not gonna get captured. Oh, look. Ha. I'll take that. And that. That. And that. Oh. And whatever's in here. Seems surprisingly quiet.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redorans up there.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh no, we're surrounded! And that's my father! What's he doing here?
Sweep the caves. If you spot Vea, report back to me. She's not to be harmed.
I prefer
It's
you
all
don't
good.
harm the agents I hired either. There's no need for bloodshed.
Okay, no problem.
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I'll cause a distraction so you can get out of here.
You do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
Your father hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I might as well give him a progress report.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
Will you meet with your father after you find your brother?
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's all right, I'll meet with my father. But that meeting will be on my terms, not his. And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
Alright. Get out of here.
Halt! Who goes there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me.
I'm here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
Invite.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. It says you're already in a group. Alright, you too. See you later. I sent you the invite.
The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vaya has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't use any other outsiders.
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Vaya's thinking.
Sparrow. Vaya will meet with you, but on her own terms. All these soldiers have scared her away.
It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vaya meet with me?
Soon. She asked me to do one more thing, and then she'll be ready to meet with you.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Vaya can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vaya to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
Bitch. Fine, I'll let her know.
Do as I command, and let them pass.
Hi.
Well, those certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tales.
This is disturbing. I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Redoran thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders?
You're sure this was an Ashlander camp?
My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place, so full of life. I know House Redoran wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this.
Do you think your brother and the Ashlanders are still there? Or are still here?
If Ulran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here.
I'll look around and see what I can find.
I really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Stay out of the way of the war claws until I find out where your brother is.
Vaya, I don't think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redwin hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blaze doesn't think so.
Damn it, Vaya. You know I hate that title.
I mean, I am just because I'm a Nightblade. But you don't have to be.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger?
I'm looking for Ulran Relith.
Ah, Ulran the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulran is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt.
Where's Ulran now?
I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with most of the tribe who refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance? Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so.
Tell me more about this mine.
It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their war claws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door. Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yurt.
Why am I getting so many alerts? Okay. I'll get the key and locate Ulran.
Get the key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yurt, whichever suits your needs. Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths.
Why didn't they send you to the mine with the rest of your people?
To keep the head and the body separate. As long as I'm here, I can't offer my people hope or advice. And I certainly can't compel them to rebel against these invaders.
I can help you escape.
I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people, at least for now. The War Claws have treated me well so far. They believe I can make their tails fall off if I so choose. Who am I to dissuade such creatures from their beliefs?
Okay. Whee! Did you see me do a flip? Hello? No, you didn't.
The captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Intruders! War claws! Attack!
Oh no. Is he dead?
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods! They murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran!
Well, she doesn't
Wake
listen.
up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
Veya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. Doesn't make any sense.
If he tried to defend the Ashlanders...
I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the War Claws. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Veya's going to get her answers now.
I found this speaking stone on Ulron's body.
I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord, but Ulron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
If it can shed light on what happened here, I say yes.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora and were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
Oran! Damn it. What am I supposed to do now? Oran's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother.
I'm sorry for your loss, Vea.
I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone.
Sounds like your brother was a good man.
So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it.
We'll find out who did this to him.
Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Damn, Vea. Alright.
I agree with Ulran's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulran thinking?
You don't think we should continue to investigate Ulron's death?
I didn't say that. I'm just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran. And we don't even have a writ to protect us.
So what do we do next?
I'm going to take Vea and head back to our safe house in Bolmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences. We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, that's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied.
I suppose I should let Counselor Eris know about his son.
You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redoran is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Vea and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Bolmora, Hera.
Okay. Guy's a werewolf. Am I going the right way? Okay.
Ha!
How can I help you?
You can't.
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vaya, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be?
There was a complication.
Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
Your son is dead. He was killed during the House Redoran raid on the Ashlander camp.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vvardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Vaya was with me. She confirmed it was her brother Ulron.
Vaya was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control. I need you to do something else for me, if you would.
What else do you need me to do, counselor?
Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
Thanks.
If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vaya stays away from Balmora and House Redoran.
Are you doing the main Vvardenfell quest?
No, this is the side quest. Why?
As if you're doing the main Vvardenfell one, then I was just gonna wait until you caught up.
Oh no.
Start doing mine too.
I'm only doing specific quest lines in Vvardenfell. Where are you going? Oh. Did you order the attack on the Ashlander camp?
It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left.
It was an Ashlander camp. How is that Redoran land?
House Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in.
Why not just let them use the land? They're nomads. They would have left eventually.
Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise.
It sounds like I need to talk to Captain Briven. Where can I find him?
The captain serves House Redorin with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me. He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors.
Ulran left behind a speaking stone. His last message indicated that he planned to talk to Briven.
I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the House. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redorin.
I'm sure.
Outlander, over here! Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vaya must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you.
No. Why? Why me? Isn't Naryu with her?
Naryu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities. Understand? She left me to keep Vaya company, but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that.
If I go on the website, it says, it gives me the option to activate the controller. But I never got any far.
We might have to call them.
I mean, I closed today.
Oh, yeah. So you want me to talk to Vaya?
You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vaya's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Naryu.
Alright, I'll go talk to Vaya.
One other thing. Naryu's job concerns House Redorin. That's why she didn't want Vaya to accompany her on this one. Vaya's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything, so keep your head low and try not to upset her.
Sounds like you had some experience getting on Vaya's bad side.
I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift.
Any advice on how I should approach Vaya?
Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's where I left her. But I didn't lock the door, so I suppose she could be anywhere by now. I suggest you hurry and get down there.
Great. Thanks. She's probably not there anymore.
Get out of here, Ashur. I don't need a nursemaid no matter what Naryu might... Oh, it's you. Sorry about that. Did Ashur send you to check up on me? I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now.
Do you want me to leave?
No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Ulran in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not going to solve anything.
But Naryu told you to stay here.
I know, but Nariu's writ. It involves a Redoran counselor.
Oh?
Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Nariu executes the writ. Do this for me, and I promise to stay here.
All right. Where can I find Nariu?
Well, Nariu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenum Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually.
I'll go to Arenum Manor and see if we can delay Nariu's kill long enough to learn anything.
I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenum Manor. My father used to say it was used by counselors as a retreat, but Mother always told me it was where they conducted business that required a certain degree of privacy.
I told your father what happened to Ulron.
You did? How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead.
He didn't know, and he seemed upset as you... He seemed as upset as you are over the news.
Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulron had been banished?
He told Ulron to go to the mainland. He didn't expect him to turn to the Ashlanders for shelter.
He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tongue. At least Nariu understands me. Mostly.
Your father said you should avoid House Redoran until he can sort out what happened.
I can't agree to that. I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay. Just you watch.
Okay, okay. I'll be going now. Wait. This is not the right way. Where did you go? Where did you go?
To the top of the map.
Oh. Oh, why did the top?
That's what my house is.
Oh. Oh. I'm still around Balmora. Hey, look, a chest. Whoa. Damn it. Nice.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's not polite to keep an assassin waiting. was wondering how long it was going to take Vea to convince you to follow me. But she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way?
Vea stayed in Balmora. She wanted me to see what your target knows about Oron's exile and murder.
I know Vea wants answers, but this is my job. There are rules, especially where the lords of the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with this, though, provided you're willing to help.
What do you need me to do?
First, don't kill any veterans. That's a violation of my writ and could have serious consequences for both of us. Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Oron's exile, while I figure out how to deal with the counselor.
Alright, I'll see what I can turn up.
We need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morag tongue will have my head.
Okay. Why do you think Oron was really exiled?
That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way the torchbug nags at the brave little scrib in those children's stories. Once we discover who Ulron's torchbug is, we'll have a clearer understanding of why they set him up and why he had to die.
You think Ulron's death was all part of the plan?
I'm not saying that. Accidents happen. But they certainly made sure Ulron was in the wrong place at the wrong time, both in Balmora and again in the Ashlander camp. In addition to whatever you can find here, we should also talk to Captain Briven.
You think Briven's involved?
Briven's name keeps coming up. At the very least, he was Ulron's best friend once. He might be able to shed some light on Ulron and what happened to cause his exile. And I really want to know what took place after Ulron left us that message.
All right. Oh, this is the place I was trespassing at before. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there?
There's no picnic. The alternative is a lot worse.
Where is that half-wit?
The front door's guarded like a bank vault. Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
Oh, god damn it. I've been noticed. I've been seen. Ah! Sparrow, stop licking. Why do you keep taking your sword out? Oh. Who? What the fuck? My bounty is 53. By the docks. There's a shit ton of people. Shit.
Keep it down. We'll wait the day.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
I try not to be superstitious. That brings bad luck.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
That bit of green was undercooked. I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Okay.
This looks promising. Might even lead to the wine cellars. I could use a good bottle of wine.
Book. Shit. Oh God. I'm hiding in a barrel. Yeesh. Okay. This shit is stressing me out.
See what you can find pertaining to Ulran. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them.
Shit.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions. So House Redoran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the Councillor.
Shit.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Maybe you should stop making enemies. Elder Scrolls Online? You mean? Oh boy.
Damn the luck. I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the Councillor might actually know something about Ulran.
Dang. Sorry, Naru.
So Councillor Dolvra does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of pond scum.
Don't we need to find out what she knows about Ulran?
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about the other information we found?
We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmra. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvera was present when Ulran was exiled. Not a bad haul.
And that all means?
That means we have to get Dolvera to spill her guts before I spill her guts.
Ew.
Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvera wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
Alrighty then.
I don't have to explain something I never said.
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
You must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now,
yep, that's totally
come
me. That's what I'm
closer
here
so
for.
we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion.
Yep, okay.
Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I
House
have a meeting
Drez.
with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand.
I'd love to spend time with you. First, why don't you tell me about Oron Relith?
The noble's banished son? Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Ulron was tested and found wanting. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and exiled him.
Who tested Ulron, and who killed him?
Ulron's dead? I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Ulron's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious. Now, weren't we about to get to know each other a little better?
You aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
I'm a Morag Tong with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence.
Yay.
Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Oron.
Exotic oils?
Alikir massage oils? Fancy. But that has nothing to do with Oron.
Until it happens.
More proof that Dolvera was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
That's Captain Briven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
It sounds like the captain is spreading Ulron's soldiers to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know before Briven gives them new orders and they disappear.
Should I let Vea know what we have discovered?
I suppose. She's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Vea while I present my writ to the authorities. I can't wait to see the look on the Redoran Magister's face when I tell him what his counselor was up to.
Alright, I'll talk to Vea. What's going on, undead assassin? Oh, look. I haven't done that recall yet. Oh shit, I still have a bounty. Dang it. I don't know what to do. I guess I could go in the water. Nope, they won't let me. Maybe I could go this way. Oh, come on. Get out of the water, dang it.
Mills, please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good at that.
Whee! Okay.
Back again? Took your sweet time. You didn't learn anything, did you? Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change that.
We know where to find the soldiers who were with Ulron the day of the incident.
What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that. Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redarin honor. Still, I suppose I know a few ways to get people to talk.
I don't think you should leave the safe house until Naryu gets back.
More rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Orin's death. House councillors, Redarin soldiers, Ashlanders, whoever it is, they need to pay.
We also discovered that Captain Briven might have had a role in Ulron's troubles.
Briven was Orin's best friend. Would he really betray my brother? Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father, and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have left.
Thanks.
So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. Eyewitnesses are better than notes in the house registry, provided I can actually get them to talk to me.
Vatola Tellem's squad. They're scouting the old fort, but I really think we should wait for Naryu.
There's no time to waste. That fort's near the cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists. We need to find them before Vatala and his soldiers wind up sacrificed to some Daedric prince.
A few more moments.
We'll get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day. I'll leave Naryu a note. She can meet us at the fort.
Oh boy.
I'm going. Either come with me or get out of my way.
Alright, I'll help you find the Redarin soldiers.
Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormaran stronghold. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that we'll learn who's responsible for Oran's death soon. Then blood will flow.
Blood will flow. Don't you need a writ to kill someone?
As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me anymore. Besides, to find the soldiers, we're probably going to have to carve a path through those cultists. The Morag tongue won't care about that.
I thought Naryu was responsible for your actions.
That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. To keep me safe, I appreciate that. But this is about what they did to my brother. Nothing else matters. Not Naryu, not you, and certainly not me.
Don't force me to choose between you and Naryu.
No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get justice for Ulran. Otherwise his death will be the first of many. We have to be able to resist laws that make no sense or get people hurt, without being afraid of getting exiled.
Do you know Vatola?
I know Vatala. He's a typical Redarin soldier, loyal to a fault, always spouting nonsense about house and honor above all. He was devoted to my brother, though. Ulran considered him to be one of his best.
Why didn't Vatala stand up for Ulran at his trial?
Ulran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own. He probably told Vatala and his soldiers to remain quiet. Decided to take responsibility and save them any heartache. I hope these soldiers remember that when we find them.
Alright. Hey, look, I'm level 9. Yay! Finally. Guarantees a critical strike on your next attack after activating. Goddamn. 3 seconds? Eesh. When shadowy disguise begins or ends, you gain Born from Shadow for 10 seconds, increasing your damage done to monsters by 26%. While slotted on either bar, you gain minor protection, reducing your damage taken by 5%. I guess I'll go with this. Yes, I know I have stolen items. Oh shit. We gotta feed them. I shall be back. Stop, Sparrow. Why must you wait for me? You don't have to wait for me, Sparrow. Alright, I am back. Gameplay. Put that. Dang. Oh yeah. Okay. Still have a bounty. Sweet.
The beautiful darkness war.
Oh. Rex. Okay.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Battler and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
Have you seen Naryu yet?
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Olran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
We should really wait for Naryu before we do anything rash.
Fine. You wait for Naryu. I'm going to go and find those soldiers.
Alright, we'll handle this your way. Any ideas where we should look for the soldiers?
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold. I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
Okay. What are you doing, Vaya? Oh, jeez.
A Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly. A bedroll, still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier.
Okay. It. Shit. Oh, come on. Hey. Oh.
Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside. I shouldn't have taken that. Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Oh, Vaya.
Who's there? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Vaya,
Is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive!
I'm not sure what you and Vare are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vare to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First, we want to know what happened to Ulrun.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage and then we can find a private place to talk.
Any idea where I can find the key to your cage?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a Redoran and as an officer.
Okay.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vare, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Oh, alright. Haha.
Ah, another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
No.
Vare, wait! You can't leave us like this.
Oh, great. Where did she go?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vare the truth. I just made everything worse. Please, let us out of here. We have to stop Vare before she does something she'll regret.
Where'd she go? Tell me what happened.
I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulrun the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulrun to deal with.
What kind of situation?
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulrun to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulrun to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
You said you were following orders. Who gave these orders?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vare, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
No. I don't know what to do. Hmm. You led Ulrun into a trap and sent Vea off in a foul temper. I'm just gonna leave you here.
How dare you! When House Redoran hears about this, you're going to regret your actions.
I don't think I will. I know it's free. What is my bandit? 14? Jeez.
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good.
You get your ass over here, Naryu.
I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redoran tearing the city apart to find her?
Vea couldn't wait, so we went to find the soldiers who were scouting the old fort.
You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea? Well, the damage is done. At least tell me you found something to make this debacle a little more palatable.
We learned that Brivin gave the order that led to Ulrun's banishment.
That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redoran soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now.
I can get inside and try to talk to her.
If Vea kills Brivin without a writ, the Morag Tong and House Redoran will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Ashur and see if we can pick up Vea's trail in the streets. Don't let me down, hero.
Okay. You got it, Vea. I mean, Naryu.
Scour the streets, search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
My heart is heavy.
There's no way she killed all these people. Oh, it must be upstairs.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Briven is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one day.
The brazen young woman, what did she say?
I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother, that my Briven had to suffer just as she was suffering.
She didn't harm you, did she?
She had a knife, but no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because I certainly don't.
Where's the council meeting you mentioned?
You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. But if you insist, the meeting is taking place at the garrison north of Balmora.
You might want to seek shelter somewhere else. Vea left a trail of dead soldiers downstairs.
Dead soldiers? They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek. Briven is the finest soldier I know.
Briven is a piece of shit. That's what he is.
Sorrow and gloom.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck.
Vea's going to the Redoran Council meeting to confront Captain Briven.
Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Redoran garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain. We have to get to her before she gets to Briven.
Vea also left a trail of dead Redoran soldiers in the kin house.
She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us. Let's find Vea and put a stop to this. We can deal with any consequences after that.
I'll meet you at the garrison outside the city. Okay.
I hope you've got deep, loose pockets.
All right.
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of veteran soldiers. Either House forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Brivin wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
What do the war claws have to do with anything?
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Veteran Council feels the same. Maybe Brivin's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
We might have to fight our way through the mercenaries.
The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redwin blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vaya. I'm ready when you are, hero.
How do we get into the garrison?
There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front door's our only option. Then we track down Driven, find Vaya, bonk her on the head, and get her out of here before she does something I can't fix. Easy as gore apple pie.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Gold may be the root of evil, but we all need roots.
Hey!
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vaya skewers him.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
Like many Redern structures, this place is huge and designed to serve a multitude of purposes. We're going to need to split up to cover it all. We must find Brivin and keep him alive until I can talk some sense into my damn apprentice.
What's Captain Brivin going to think about all this?
He's going to be as mad as a bullnetch and twice as ugly, provided we can actually convince him we're here to save his sorry hide and that we're not part of a plot to kill him and the counselors. Just another day at the fair, right, hero?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Khajiit does not like growing old. But the alternative...
I try not to be superstitious. That brings bad luck.
Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. Keep looking, hero.
I always forgive my enemies.
Excuse me.
I haven't so much as heard or seen even a whisper of Brivin yet. Just lots of snarling war claws. If we can't get through this door, there's only one other way to go.
Watch for a bit, and then whenever you fall asleep, try to get a few more hours just before work.
Okay.
I'm gonna go watch for a bit.
Okay.
I'm done playing for the day.
Can you take him out?
No.
Okay.
I'm physically unable.
It's always important to figure out where a target keeps its wine. In this case, down in the cellars. There's a staircase back where we first came in. And if we still don't find Brivin or Vea, well, at least there'll be plenty to drink.
I'll head downstairs and keep searching.
And I'll figure out how to get this door open, just in case. You know, attending a House Redoran Council meeting was always a secret goal of mine. Right after getting a lusty Argonian maiden to scrape my flesh raw with her abrasive tongue.
Ooh.
This one wonders if the meat of shaveskins is tasty.
Yes,
Captain
Rex.
Brivin is on his way. Soon we'll have a permanent job in House Redoran, yes?
Rex. Rex. What is it?
Kill the intruders. They have interfered for the last time.
What's going on down here? It sounds like a... You! What are you doing here? Explain yourself!
I'm
What
saving
in
your
the name
life.
of the three are you up to? I thought you worked for Councillor Eris. You better have a damn good reason for killing the mercenary leader. I ought to sound the alarm and let her warriors deal with the likes of you.
I came to warn you. Vea knows what you did. She wants to kill you.
Vea? She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions? No matter. Whatever your motives, nothing justifies the blatant killing of Ferhara and her mercenaries. Councillor Eris can't protect you this time, Outlander.
What about your motives? Ulrun's exile and death are on your head.
Ah, now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this. I merely set the events in motion. I didn't conceive the plan.
Then who did? Tell me who's responsible for what happened to Ulrun.
You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Councillor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the House. To show that Ulrun's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted him. Well, look how that turned out.
This whole thing started as a test of Ulrun's loyalty.
A test Ulrun failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages, and his daughter ran away. He decided to resign his position. He'll make the announcement today. Eris hopes to restore his family, but I think it's a lost cause.
Especially if Vea finds out that her father set all this in motion. Oh, fuck.
That's for Ulrun. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Great.
Vea actually did it. She killed Briven in cold blood. Vea killed Briven without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vea doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her, like a rabid gua. Her and me both.
We can still save Eris and the rest of the counselors.
I'm not sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to do. Vea can't be allowed to kill the counselors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vea's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong.
What do you mean, destroy the Morag Tong?
The Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Vea's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this.
What do you want me to do?
We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door on the main floor, near the kitchens, that should allow us to come at the council meeting from another direction. I was able to get it open when I was scouting around up there. Let's go.
Okay.
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Do not let yesterday take up too much of today. This one is not superstitious.
Everyone, calm down. Councillor Eris will deal with this. We're safe in here. There's no need to panic.
No need to panic. She's cut down every mercenary in her way. Her father won't be able to stop her.
Vea's getting close. We're running out of time. Let me try to open this door.
Vea, daughter. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid
Father,
look.
why? Does the house really matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulrun, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have to do this.
No! That's an order!
Jeez.
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the counselors have to die. No more rules! No more secrets! House Redoran falls today!
Enough, Vea! This isn't the way!
Hey. Arrow.
Vea's down. It's over.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have listened. Outlander, we should speak. I think we can help one another.
Really?
The Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Vea, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the Council. For that, you have my thanks.
What did you mean when you said we could help each other?
A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong.
I thought the entire council was involved.
Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did.
House Redoran doesn't want the Ashlander territory?
I didn't say that. But we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played.
So what happens next?
House Redoran behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Vea died protecting her father and the Council from the War Claws.
And what do we have to do in exchange?
Cooperate with House Redoran and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the Council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both be gone. That is all, Outlander.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Vea isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
How is that a problem?
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Vea regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again.
You don't think you can convince her to go along with this?
When have I ever been able to convince Vea to do anything she didn't want to do? There's Redoran blood on Vea's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders to her, she's as good as dead anyway, and, more than likely, so am I.
So how do you want to handle this?
I don't see many options. We can either finish off Vea now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Vea and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong.
Vea deserves a second chance. We can worry about the rest later.
You're right. If anyone's to blame for all this, it's me. I wasn't a good enough mentor. If for no other reason, Vea deserves a second chance. Look, you need to leave. We'll meet back in Balmora. And Hero. Thanks. Go on. I'll get her out of here before the council notices and meet you in Balmora.
Okay.
How many times have I told you not to stick your blade in your apprentice's Nayu? She'll live, but she can't stay here. Not after what she's done.
I've got that covered. Vaya won't be staying in Vvardenfell. Ashur did an outstanding job. For an assassin, he's got a gift for the healing arts. Vaya's going to live. Now I just have to convince her to listen to me this time.
Doesn't our agreement with the High Counselor assume Vaya died at the garrison?
And as far as she knows, she did. Now Vaya needs to disappear. Otherwise, both Redrin and the Morag tongue will go after her. Believe me, nobody survives that kind of attention. Vaya didn't ask for everything that happened. She only wanted justice.
How is Vaya going to disappear?
I've arranged for a ship captain I know to meet us in Vivek City. From there, Vaya will sail to Somerset and rendezvous with an associate of mine. He's kind of furry and a bit of an arse, but he's good people. He'll take care of Vaya.
What's gonna happen to you?
As long as everyone sticks to the bargain, I go about my usual business. A writ here, a nice bath there, maybe a few intimate encounters along the way to relieve the tension, you understand. I just hope Vaya's good with all this. She has to be.
Well, take care of yourself, Nario.
Always, Hero. Oh, hey, I want you to have this. Something to remember me by until we meet again. I hope you don't leave here with the impression that all dark elves are conniving dirtbags. Some of us are also kind of sexy. Like me, for instance.
My goodness.
Nario. What happened?
Quiet, Vaya. Rest now. We can talk later.
All right. No. Yes. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time. Bye.